What is going on, guys? They call me Ampy. Today we have some Black Ops 1 gameplay. It's a gameplay on the same map with the same gun because I didn't unlock anything else and I'm still a really low rank in the game, so just bear with me, guys. I wanted to apologize for my voice because it's in the wee hours of the morning. I had to wake up, do this commentary before work because directly after work we're going to check out a new car, possibility of a new car in Ampy's future, because that last one trashed it. That accident trashed my car, so I don't have a car anymore. I've been carless for about a month and it absolutely sucks. So the guy wanted to meet with me after right out of work, so that's where I'm going. Don't have time to upload later because it'll be too late. I don't want to miss a day, so that is why I may sound a little out of shape. Hope you guys can understand that. But today's commentary is going to be talking about decisions, opportunities, something that I'm going to ask you guys similar to yesterday's video. So I'm going to title this If Given the Chance. And you guys are going to be like, Ampy, what are you talking about? If given the chance to do what? And it's not going to be something that you think. Pretend that you are a big YouTuber, okay? Pretend that you have, I don't know, maybe 100,000 subs, maybe 200,000 because you're a high baller. And you've been doing this for quite a bit now and you're kind of famous. A lot of people know you, a lot of people like you, and you're in a really good spot YouTube-wise, you know? People love you, you have your own merchandise. Exactly what I want to be, you know, when I'm older. A little bit more experience around this scene. That's what I want, okay? Everybody knows that, you know, everybody wants to be there in that spot. So let's just pretend in a hypothetical situation that you are in that spot. You're rocking tons of views a day. You get spammed every day on Xbox. Your YouTube messages are all clogged up. People are finding your Skype somehow and adding you. People love you. People really do like you. You're a really sincere YouTuber with a lot of going for you, and that's really cool. So pretend that you're living the life that I want to live someday. And a lot of smaller channels reach out to you because they want your growth, they want to help you. I'm not gonna lie, some smaller channels are probably gonna want to leech off you, and those are the people I would stray away from. But if you found a channel that was really small, okay, I'm talking like less than 100 subscribers, maybe a little bit more, maybe 200, and you found a channel that you really did like, okay, you really did like, and most older channels, bigger channels I should say, don't even give smaller channels the light of day, and I don't know why, but they don't even look at them. So let's pretend you have a heart and you're looking at this smaller channel, you're looking at this guy, and he does a really good job. He's active, he posts some really nice content, good quality, HD quality, but people don't know who he is, okay? People have no idea, people have absolutely no idea this guy is a nobody, essentially. Except for 200 people, nobody knows who he is, but you do. By some miracle that is the internet, you have discovered somebody that's got something that's going for them. And that's really important. I can't stress that enough. That's really, really, really important when somebody big finds somebody small. But it really pisses me off because when something like that happens, something like connection is made there and they don't act on it. Because the bigger YouTuber, I know it's not their responsibility to help smaller channels. I get that, you know, I'd be pretty pissed off if I had to, like, you know, shout out every smaller channel that came my way. I mean, I'd be pretty pissed off if I had to do that now, and I'm not even that big, but when you really find somebody that's really working hard and really doing what they're supposed to do, you know, really giving it their all to make something out of this, and you admittedly like them, you really do like them, but you don't shout them out for God knows whatever reason, or you don't even have to shout them out. You could like their video and it'd be linked to your Twitter and then everybody would see it because you have like 100,000 followers, you know? That's 100,000 people that see that video as opposed to 0 before, you know? That 200 may become 1,000 in like a blink of an eye. And people don't realize how important, if given the chance, would you make that YouTuber's day, the small YouTuber's day? Because if you're that big, if you're as big as I say you are, and you do so little as much as like that video, his 200 is probably going to become 1,000, maybe even 2,000, and depending upon how big you are, it might become 5K or 10K if it's like PewDiePie status, but we're getting a little out of hand here, but you guys get the picture. This subject is specifically something that Mr. B&R Fools and I used to talk about all the time when we were gaming. He'd be on Xbox and he'd be like, Ampy, you know, I think we do have the drive for this. I think we really do have the skills needed to proceed forward, but nobody knows us, and that's the biggest problem. People tell me all the time, I'm a decent YouTuber, guys. I mean, I try my best at what I do here on this channel, aside from making a community for everybody to come chill, and a lot of people tell me that I should be the next big thing, but nobody knows me, and that's the biggest problem. I can't gain subs if people don't have the chance to, you know, take me in, and that's the biggest problem. And the only way to do that, I feel nowadays, is with the bigger YouTubers kind of noticing and lending a helping hand, because obviously they have had people help them in the past as well, okay? Nobody makes it big overnight with like 1 million subscribers, 200k subscribers without some help along the way. All these big YouTubers admittedly say that they've received help along the way from these people, and now I feel like I don't see any helping hands being extended to anybody at all, really. I mean, I don't hear about it. Maybe it's like an under the table type deal, like non-taxable money these days, but I don't understand because I don't hear about it happening, and I feel like I would if it did happen, you know? If somebody did something like that, I feel like that YouTuber, that smaller guy, would just be all over it, thanking him, retweeting all kinds of stuff, making tons of videos about it, and it would be like a new series. I could see that happening. I really could, but sadly I don't hear it happening, and that's what really sucks. It's so shitty. Yeah. I really do feel that even though people say they're not in it for the money, they are. They most definitely are, because if they weren't in it for the money, if it was fun, if they were a genuine person, they would help out that smaller guy that really deserves it. You know, the people that work really hard and don't get shit their entire life, but the spoiled little blonde bitch gets all the shit because daddy buys it for her. That's this kind of situation. The people that don't work for it somehow become one-hit wonders, while the people who do work for it are ignored, and the nice guys finish last, and things of that nature. We have this going around all the time. It's recycled, and I can't stand it. It happens on YouTube, it happens in real life, it happens everywhere, and I just want to see the guy that works really hard, you know, win in the end for once. Is that so difficult to do? And you guys don't understand, because it's really not that difficult at all. There's tons of smaller channels out there. You must like one. You're not cold-hearted. You don't, you know, you're not above us just because you're famous. You have time. YouTubers have time. You're on the internet all day long, and if you can't find one small YouTuber that you like, I mean, come on. They're really trying hard. I mean, this generation of YouTubers, there's a lot of people that have acquired this new taste for this and are trying to make it big and this and that. There's a lot of us, I will admit that. There is a shit ton of us. And some channels are better than others. Some channels have some work to do. But there are good ones out there. I firmly believe that there are good ones out there, because I found B&R Fools in the blink of an eye, and this guy's great. Nick is coming up because he's learning and he's doing a pretty good job, so shout out to Nick. So I extend the question to you guys, would you help the YouTuber out, because that could probably change his life? Please like, comment, and subscribe, guys, if you have enjoyed the video. I've been Ampy, I'll see you guys in the next one.